Hey guys, this is Drake Swarm. We are playing Dark Souls 2. I know it's kind of late for that, but this is going to be a New Game Plus run. I'm not doing a speed run or anything, I'm just going back through the game. I've only played through it the one time, and I'd like to see what changes there are in New Game Plus, how much more difficult it is. I hope you guys enjoy watching this. I am really open to comments and suggestions. I would like for you guys to discuss anything, or if you saw that I missed something really cool, like a secret or a really good item, just let me know. I'm not wearing the best equipment in the game. I don't think. I'm using mainly Ricard's rapier and a poison Black Knight halberd just because I enjoy using them. They're probably not top tier weapons, but I'm using them regardless. Let me know what you guys think are the best weapons and armor shield for New Game Plus. I'd like to hear some input on that. And also, yeah, if you see any secrets that I'm missing, just feel free to shout it out. Let me know what's going on. I'm not using a guide for this, and I'm sure I missed a lot of stuff in my first playthrough. Anyway, two reasons I am playing New Game Plus. A, I really like the game, and I think I'm going to go for all of the 360 achievements. I got the majority of them my first playthrough. I'm missing 6, and those 6 are the Platinum Trophy, the 4 Learn All Blank achievements, and then this last secret achievement is the one for summoning Lucatiel to help you out 3 times. I didn't realize that was an achievement until after I beat most of the bosses that you can summon her on, and I don't know if like bonfire aesthetics change that or anything, but I'll just do it this playthrough, so you're probably going to see me summon Lucatiel a lot. That's fine. I'm not against summoning on really hard bosses, but I'm going to, I think, try to solo most of them this time. There were some I really just had to get some help on in the first playthrough. But yeah, I'm not against the whole summoning thing. I think it's fine. I think that's what it's there for. But if you disagree, that's fine too. Yeah, so second reason I am recording this is I just got a Elgato HD capture device, and I really want to test it out. Since I'm playing Dark Souls anyway, I figured why not just test it out with Dark Souls. It's a pretty cool game. I imagine a lot of people like watching these playthroughs. I don't know that I'm doing a play-by-play walkthrough, like this is where you need to go and this is what you're going to do, because I'm probably going to miss some things, but I feel like I explored the game pretty well in my first playthrough, and I'm pretty familiar with most of the places. So here we are in the Forest of the Giants. I got to that bonfire up ahead, and that's where I stopped to start recording. So everything else is going to be fresh in New Game Plus. This area is pretty easy to start with. I did all my dying the first playthrough here, so hopefully I don't die in the Forest of the Lost Giants, otherwise that would just be embarrassing. So yeah, one thing that really struck me right away with New Game Plus is that it seems like there are extra enemies floating around. When I started out in Things Betwixt, there was like an ambush of like falconers or something, and I just totally wasn't expecting it because they weren't there in the new game, and they just kind of beat my face, and it was a little embarrassing. Glad I didn't record that. Also, there were some dark spirits, those red spirits that show up. There were a couple of them in Things Betwixt, and I think I ran into some on the way to Majula too. So it looks like there are going to be extra enemies in New Game Plus, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. It makes it a little more difficult, a little more challenging, and the game's already challenging enough, so we'll see what we run into here. Now, let's go ahead and take out this archer up here. down? Yep, he's down. So we got the Hide Knight there. Human Effigy. I used up all of my Human Effigies in my last playthrough, so I'm happy to find any of them. Another item here. Life gems are fine. They're not really useful since you can just buy pretty much infinite life gems later in the game. So I never actually killed this Hide Knight the first time through. That's because I thought, like, he's not aggressive, so I thought maybe he was an NPC I could talk to later, but turns out he's just an enemy that's not aggressive, so we're going to aggro him and take him out this time. Hopefully he's not ridiculously overpowered or anything like that. I think he drops a pretty cool lightning weapon. Oh, he deals a lot of damage. Let's be smart about this. One thing I should point out to you guys is that, you know, I'm not, like, the best Dark Souls player in the world, so I'm going to make mistakes, and I'm probably going to die a lot, so you'll forgive me for that, I'm sure. There are some bosses and enemies that I just don't know the best way to take them out. And if you guys, you know, want to tell me what you did to beat some of these enemies, that's cool too. I'm all ears. Always down for figuring out a new way to kill something. Hopefully I won't embarrass myself too much by dying on some of the bosses. I feel like I've got a better grasp of the controls now that I've played through once. That was one thing I really noticed about the change from Dark Souls to Dark Souls 2 is the controls are a little different. Like, in the first Dark Souls, you can attack an enemy and then immediately roll away, which lends to evasion very well, but in this Dark Souls, sometimes when you attack, there's like a small delay between when your attack goes off and when you can roll, and it really messed me up. Like, I relied too much on being able to roll when I couldn't, and just died so many times from it. I think there's actually an item back here, so we're going to go check it out. If I remember correctly, there are two dudes up top this ladder, so let's find out. Yeah, there's one. Yeah. They're dead. Throw knives, and... oh, this just leads us up here. That's fine. There's something up here. Oh, there's something up there, too. I don't know if I ever got that one before. Huh, maybe I missed that. No soldier, nothing good. Try down and then treasure. Is that right? No, that doesn't seem... I don't believe you. That poor guy. What? Like a... we're not even gonna ask. So anyway, what do we got over here? Short sword, lost again. Okay. Back on track. So I've seen a lot of people debating online. When I went to go get Dark Souls 2, I looked up online, you know, what people thought as far as which one is harder. Because I thought Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls was extremely hard. And I should probably also point out, I've never played Demon Souls, so I can't really compare to that. But I thought this Dark Souls 2 was extremely easy, not extremely easy, but much easier than the first Dark Souls. It seemed like in the first Dark Souls, nearly every single boss gave me so much trouble. With the exception of maybe one or two, like the Gaping Dragon is just flat out easy. But in this Dark Souls, like, at least half the bosses, I managed to solo them on my first try, and they're just not incredibly challenging. There are some really hard ones, though, I'm not going to lie. I got stuck on quite a few, and I'm sure I'll get stuck on quite a few again, but as for which game is more difficult, I would definitely go with the first Dark Souls. If not anything else, just Ornstein and Smo is a brutal boss fight, and I don't think anything in this game quite compared to how hard Ornstein and Smo were. Bolts. Never really tried crossbows, never really liked that I couldn't manually aim them. Um, but I don't know. Do you guys use crossbows? Are there any crossbows worth using? It just doesn't seem like a very practical weapon. Anyway, up here I believe there is a... Yep, we see him. There's that dude. Oh, and we got an archer. I could probably just flat out tank these guys. Not take any damage. We're gonna do that. So yeah, I got in the habit of using Ricard's rapier just because I love quick weapons that you can also poke with behind your shield. Sometimes I can be really obnoxiously safe player and do stuff like that, so I like being able to hold my guard up while also getting a hit in. Ricard's rapier is also just extremely fast. The halberd I have on just for quick hits and large enemies that are easy to stagger with quick hits. Like some of the dark chasms later in the game have those spirit people. I don't know what they're called, but they're like dark spirits, like Havel and stuff. And the halberd just comes increasingly handy for dealing with them. So, Witch and Urn. Never really use items like that, but that's fine. There's a lot of stuff down there. Debating whether I should go down and get it all now. Let's hit the bonfire in here first, actually. And I believe that hag merchant's in here too. I think her name's Melentia. Let's just go ahead and talk to her so she'll move to Majula.